What's up guys, mostly aviation here, and today I'm gonna be reviewing this Philippine Airlines Airbus A350-900 1/400 scale by Aviation400. And this is my first Aviation400 model, and I also heard that a lot of collectors really loves Aviation400's A350 mold, and they say it's the best one out there. And yeah, so here's the box. Just the Philippines titles, the digital photo here. We have the Philippine flag. Here, as you can see, we have the registration. You can see that. Here's the registration, which says Romeo Papa Charlie C3503. So yeah, here are the sides of the box. And here is the back. So let's now unbox it. I got this for 2,200 pesos again. So here we have plastic and styrofoam here. And here we have the model. It's nice with Aviation400, they actually put tiny bits of styrofoam. So we have very nice packaging. And now we have the first look of the model. So first we're gonna look at the front of the model here. So here we have the cockpit windows with the raccoon mask, and then here on the sides of the cockpit windows we have the metallic frames. Here we have static ports and the pilot tubes, and then here we have the radome, and then here is the nose landing gear. And let's take a look on the engines over here. The engine fan blades does not spin or roll, but they are actually see-through over here, which is nice. Here you could also see the landing lights over here, and then a gray color on the slats. And then here we have the winglet over here. Let's look at this winglet. Which is really nicely curved over here. So that's the front part of the model. Now let's look at the left side. So here we have the cockpit windows, the static ports, and the pilot tubes. Here we have the nose landing gear, and here on the nose landing gear door we have the two last digits of the registration, which is 03. Here's the L1 door, and here, this yellow dot over here, it's actually the Skytrax logo, the 4-star Skytrax logo. And we have it on the L1 door and on the L2 door. Here we have the Philippines titles, and here we have windows over here. And then here we have an emergency exit. We have more details here also, which is nice also with Aviation400. As you can see, their beacon light is actually a real gem. It's actually a gem. It's very nice. And then here we have an antenna on the top and two antennas at the bottom. Here's the engine, which have the Rolls-Royce logo and more markings here. Here we have the sides of the landing gear, which this one for some reason is messed up. Then moving on here, if it can focus, we have the winglet, which has the Philippine Airlines logo on it. Moving on, we have another emergency door over here. Here we have our L3 door, more windows also. We have antenna here, and then the Wi-Fi box. And here we have more windows here. And then here's the emergency exit. And here we have the registration. We also have an antenna at the bottom over here. Here's our last door, which is the L4 door. Another antenna here. And here's the Philippine flag. So here is the tail, which has the Philippine Airlines logo. We have the horizontal stabilizers. And at here we can see the APU. Now let's look at the back side of the model. Over here, as you can see, we have the APU, and then here we have doors for the APU, as you can see here also. And what I also noticed about this model, if you can easily see properly, that the things at the back of the engine is not straight or aligned. As you can see, this has space, and then the other side does not have space. Same thing also with this engine. They are a bit messed up at the back here. So again, here's the full back view of the model. And let's take a look on the right side, which is the same thing. And this time we have the cargo doors. Here is the front cargo door, and here we have the back cargo door. But their cargo doors is not that detailed. So now let's look at the top view of the model. So as you can see here, we have the cockpit windows. We have an emergency exit here. Here we have the Philippines titles on each side. And here we have the beacon light, more details over here, and then antenna. Onto the middle, we don't have any details in the middle. Here on the back we have an antenna, and then a Wi-Fi box, and then another antenna. And then here is the back, which has the top of the tail and the top of the horizontal stabilizers. Here is the top of the right wing, which has the registration. And here is the top of the left wing. And then here we have the top of the engines, which is actually really nicely detailed over here. As you can see, we have metallic all around here, more details. And now let's look at the bottom of the model. So if you don't know, that I actually have 3 Philippine Airlines A350s, and those were the Phoenix and Gemini Jets one. And yeah, this model is my 3rd Philippine Airlines A350. And if you don't know that, I've been getting the A350s of Philippine Airlines, but their model is not incomplete. But this time, Aviation400's A350 model, Philippine Airlines, is finally complete. So here, what I'm talking about is the complete and correct underbelly logo. So they have it already, so it's really nice. So yeah, very nice. The colors is correct. Everything is just perfect with the underbelly logo, which is very nice. So let's look at the more details at the bottom. Here we have the nose gear doors, the nose gear, which does not roll. It's actually quite stiff. Here we have antenna, more details over here. Here on the whole bottom is gray, in a gray color. Here we have another antenna, more details over here. And here we have the landing gears, which does not tilt, and they do not even roll, which is quite sad. None of the landing gears roll. Here we have the landing gear doors, and then here we have another beacon light, which is also another gem. And again, more details over here, the Philippine Airlines underbelly logo. More details over here, we have antenna, another detail here, and then the doors for the APU. And then here is the bottom part of the left wing, which has the registration. And here we have the bottom part of the engines, which has markings and details. But I'm not a big fan of the engines because this color is in color blue, so if you can see properly. For some reason, the engines here is color blue, and yeah, it's on both sides. I don't know why Aviation400 does this on their A350 models. I never seen that color blue at the back of the engine of any A350, which is quite interesting. So yeah. In my opinion, this is actually the best A350 that I ever had. The mold is just amazing. I really love it. I do agree with a lot of collectors that says this is the best mold. I really recommend you guys getting one, and finally I have a complete Philippine Airlines A350. So yeah, that's about it guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you next video. Bye.